Today is a couple funding stories. First of all, yesterday we had a great funding. um, I mentioned Ahmed Haywood's lawn care company. It was just an offer that came out, but Wade wanted me to report that it did fund, of course. But he said Ahmed helped a great deal with the client because of his education and because of helping to engage. So that client, yeah, it was only a $15,000 funding, but remember their sales were going down, and because of the team, we were able to get that one funded. So congratulations, Ahmed, on that. Joy Jackson. Joy, come on, Joy. Love it. Joy's been around with us in DAC for quite some time, and she talks to clients periodically. And she got this cemetery, a burial company out of Iowa. Great job, Joy. Funding offer just came in today. 280,000. It's not been presented to the client yet. 280 grand core rate product, 24-month deal, 2-month deal. And it's got a 25 prepayment discount, also qualifies for the 100% prepayment discount. So that's pretty darn exceptional. Client averages about 134,000 in monthly revenue, but yet got a $280,000 offer. Did you hear that? That's more than double their revenue. Client averages 134, got 280. So sometimes when we say it's 1 to 2 times, sometimes it's even a little higher, but that's a good thing. The offer is being presented to the client at 2 p.m. today, 2 p.m. Eastern. So great job, Joy. Way to keep promoting the business to others. What I want to talk about today is it's called a layered follow up. All right. So instead of just reaching out the same way every time when you're following up with a business, layers of touch points. So when you layer it out, you can stay visible without seeming, pushy or desperate. You never want to seem desperate, but you want to seem engaged. So what is a layer? One is a call, one is a text, one is an email, one is a social touch, like a like or a comment on their social page. Um, why it works? Well, different people respond to different channels. We can tell you that phone calls don't get answered by a lot of people. Texting gets answered by more, right? Emails get open engaged. You don't necessarily know how many times they're open, but they get open when it's a private email. Did they read it all? You don't really know. Phone calls sometimes go to voicemail, sometimes they'll answer. Social touches, some people are living on their social posts. They believe in their social marketing, so they're constantly commenting and responding to comments on their posts. If they're posting, then they're commenting to them. So because they respond to different channels, we've got to reach out through different channels, right? So it's called the layered follow up. So the challenge for today is before the day ends, pick 1 to 2, maybe even 3 stalled prospects who you've not heard back from them, and layer your follow up through a voicemail, a quick text, a short value based email, um, a like or comment on their page, right? When you comment on their page, if it's Facebook or LinkedIn, you can tag them, right? So tag them, that shows you're commenting. So it show what you want to do is show persistence, but you also want to value your position. What I mean by that is, I've got a client I called yesterday that said, call us back in an hour. Well, I was going to be in a meeting in an hour. I said, I'm going to have someone named McGuire call you because I've got a meeting in an hour. McGuire called him. The guy didn't answer. So I called and left a voicemail and said, hey, you said call in an hour. We did. You didn't call back. Please call me back. Let me know if you're not interested in the funding. Just tell me that. But please, I don't want to schedule an appointment if you're not going to be there. So let me know. Value yourself too. Be professional. You're not begging them. And if you come off begging, they're not going to apply with you. They won't. They'll stop calling you because they'll feel like, I got to go somewhere else. Right. I can tell this person's needy. They're not a pro. They're desperate. They're needy. They're desperate. You don't need them. They need you, or they need funding. Right. You don't need them. They need you, or we need each other. It's an interdependency. You need clients who need funding. They need people who can get them funding, best offer. So you don't want to be chasing, but you want to be persistent. So as we talked about yesterday, have discussions, layer your follow up with them today. It's that simple. So, challenge 3 layers today. Take 3 of them and say, hey, did I comment on their post? Did I text? Did I comment on their Facebooks? Did I leave them a voicemail? Did I leave them an email? Did I leave them a text? Okay. Um, so fortunes, you've always heard fortunes in the follow up or follow through, but it's in the quality of it too, right? You don't want to be desperate. You want to be persistent. So let's make sure we're doing that. You don't want to nag them. If you're calling them too many times, it's okay to just pull it away. Hey, don't ghost me. I left a message to the guy today. I said, please, I called you yesterday. I texted you yesterday. You haven't replied. Don't ghost me. If you don't want funding, just tell me, but I'm here to help you. Please be professional enough to respond. That's not nagging. That's being a pro and saying, I value my time. If you don't value my time, that's okay. But I'm going to tell you outright, you blew me off on an appointment, but I'm going to say it politely. Right. So it's okay to say things like that. You don't want to be rude, but you do want to be professional about your time. All right. So step up the follow up game today, layer it, add some value to it, and maybe you'll move some stalled deals closer to finished deals in the lineup. Okay. Don't forget discussions first. This is all about discussions about the end.